Kreepers! How the heck are you guys? It is Clearski and I am back. Today is going to be an awesome one. I'm excited for this. If you guys have been following the vlog or you haven't, I love Portland connections. That's right, Portland, Oregon has a ton of history and famous folks. And when you tie in movies and people and places, makes for a fun day. So today we're going to do the Fight Club vlog, the Chuck Palahniuk. Oh gosh, I think I totally screwed up his last name. I apologize if I did. The famous author, the writer of many of books, but more specifically Fight Club. We're going to check out his former home. We're going to talk a little bit more about some really cool things that happened there. We're going to creep up to a movie rental place called Movie Madness in Southeast Portland. And then we're going to creep over to Pal's Books and check out some of Chuck's work. It's going to be a fun one, so stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so we found it. Like I said, this is the home, well, previous home to Mr. Chuck. I'm just going to say Chuck P because I always completely massacre his name. A lot of his work came right from this house, and it also was very interesting to me to know that years after he moved out, like about maybe 5 to 10 years later after he moved out, the new owners were doing a little bit of remodeling, and they were actually able to find a little treasure trove that he kind of left behind. He left a little backgammon, kind of like a briefcase, you know, the little backgammon set that comes, or the little briefcase that comes with the backgammon set. He actually left some mementos from his from his book Fight Club, and he also left just a little bit of signatures and things like that. He actually left a full copy of Fight Club after the new owners found it. They were able to actually get a hold of him somehow, and he did confirm that that was his idea, is to leave a little bit of memento. And also he's working on a new book here in Portland as well. And another thing that I found really interesting about his writing style and how he does his kind of homework is he actually goes out and does like almost like a beta style, where he'll go and sit at a bar or go to friends and family and just talk and tell stories. And he had an interesting little saying that he actually featured on the Joe Rogan show. Joe Rogan does a podcast, and he actually had Chuck on there. And something that I thought was really interesting that he said was he actually obtains his skills and writing style and his ideas actually off of real characters and people that he has met. So he'll actually go to parties and introduce stories to people, and then hear how they have said it. He said a lot of people, you know, will tell their story or their version, and then other people will kind of throw in their tidbits, or even just create a different story that really relates to their story as well. So he kind of surveys real people and real situations to get his ideas for his books. Now, fast forward just last year, he just released a new book, and it's all about Portland. I believe it's, now I could be quoted wrong on this, so make sure you guys chime in and tell me, but A Walk Through Portland was the name of his newer creation. But I just found it so interesting, his conversation with Joe Rogan about his writing style. And another really cool thing that I learned watching Joe Rogan's podcast with Chuck is there was a lot more meaning to the movie Fight Club than just a place for guys to go. He said there was either, you know, for women there was all kinds of different outlets and groups and, you know, Tupperware parties and different, he named a lot. But for men it was either, you know, the Dead Poet Society or like a fight club. And what he meant by that is he kind of tied in the fact that every man has a father figure, and in life they also have other friends or figures or coaches or people that influence them that they can kind of tap into and get into their ideas. Apprentice, that's the word I'm looking for. They kind of apprentice through other people, whether they see it or not, whether they completely mean to. And he told me that the Fight Club story was kind of like, if you think about it, Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid. You know, Daniel-san was looking for, or I'm sorry, Mr. Miyagi was looking for somebody to apprentice. Hold on a second here, we got these guys. Kind of an interesting way to haul an oven, but if you're not going too far, I guess it works. But anyways, Chuck was telling Joe Rogan on his podcast about how the meaning to Fight Club was actually so much more than just, you know, a group for a place for guys to get together and speak and fight and the whole works, but it was also like a way for men to entrepreneur themselves, or to put somebody under their wing and kind of show them that kind of facade of how, like I said, like with Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid and everything like that. So there was a deeper meaning to not just, you know, Brad Pitt and Fight Club in the movie, but there was a lot more to the book that he really opened up to Joe Rogan about. So, and I'll leave links to that interview here in the description so you guys can check it out. But right here behind me, the former home to Mr. Chuck, and I'm just going to say P because I always massacre the name. But yeah, he actually had a couple residents here in Portland, mostly in Southeast. And like I said, we're going to creep over to Movie Madness now and check out a little piece of movie history. They actually have, if I remember, they have one of the bars of soap, the actual screenshot used bar of soap from the movie. So stay tuned. All right, we made it to our next location. I'm stoked for this one. It's been a while since I've even been in here. They're following all the guidelines, masks, social distancing, sanitize your darn hands. We're gonna creep right in here to Movie Madness, which is an incredibly awesome movie store here in Southeast Portland off of Belmont. And we are going to check out a little piece of movie history. I'm excited. This place is incredibly awesome. Got a bunch of movie props here, but we're going to check out one in specific just right up here in the case. So I'll see you guys here in 1 second. It's all good, brother. Look at the gremlin, that's so awesome. And we got Frankie too. So awesome. Nice, these guys are so cool. They were like, yeah, go ahead and check it out. And if I remember, it's in one of these cases over here. The bar of soap from the actual movie. Oh, right here. Check this out, you guys. So this is what I wanted to show you amongst all the other sweet movie props here. They got the original bar of soap from Fight Club. Look at that, you guys. All the fats from the from the hospital. And in fact, the little sign here states this is the actual bar of soap that was held by Brad Pitt in the publicity campaign for this great movie. Director David Fincher donated this wonderful prop to Movie Madness. Please note David Fincher's signature on the back of the soap. Special thanks to Mr. Fincher's sister Emily. And then they've got the movie cover there. That is so cool. I love the fact that this is so tied in and so close, and then you come down here to Movie Madness and rent a good movie and maybe check out Fight Club again too. But that is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So, oh my gosh, you guys actually have a movie cinema in here now.
Yeah, it actually
holy smokes.
Atmos surround, which is the 11.3 speakers or something like that.
Wow.
11.2 or 11.3 or 11.4, I think. Actually, when you think about the subs, we have 4. So
no joke.
Ceiling, and then sides, back, front. So it's complete 3D sound.
That's so cool, and I love that the fact that they've you can see all the insulation really keeps it to where that's all you hear is the movie. Oh, this is a great idea.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Oh my gosh.
Normally it's closed right now.
Yeah.
But, during, well, non-COVID times, we actually have a quite a few series that we list over here.
Oh, very cool.
You can actually just get tickets online for free.
Really?
Come down and...
Probably all the good cult classics too.
Well, we try to keep it family.
Ah, true. Yeah, last time I was here, I rented the Garbage Pail Kids for my nephews, which was kind of, you know. But hey, thank you for showing me that.
No problem.
God, that is so cool, you guys. So they actually, I was wondering what this little reader board was, but they actually have their own projection movie theater now. That is so good. They've even got their own shirts and gear. Check out these Movie Madness shirts. Oh, those are awesome. With the green Movie Madness on the side. That is so good. They got all kinds of merch. I got the old school. I just love their font. It's that old, kind of creepy. These nice beanies. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Yeah, thanks for having me, you guys. This place is awesome. They always have such great hospitality, too. And I'll leave links. Make sure you guys come down here and check out Movie Madness. They're definitely a heart and staple here in Southeast Portland. Really in Portland in general, I have to say it's probably the best selection. Not just movie props, but any movie you could think of, all the cult classics. There's a lot of people that come in here and find movies that they probably haven't seen in years, and they will have them. Baghdad Theater here. Iconic location here in Southeast Portland. So this is the Pals on Hawthorne.
You want to snake around?
Yeah, I was going to say I was getting close but no cigar.
So this is the end of the alphabet. This letters are here.
Oh, I see. So
So
P should be a little bit farther back. Appreciate you taking the time to help me, bud.
yeah, no problem.
I circled around here. I was close. Well, maybe not. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They got the new one, and also check it out, you guys. They've actually got it. Heck yeah. That is awesome. $9.98. That's not bad. I've always loved the cover of that. But here is his newer book as well. A Walk in Portland, Oregon there. And a ton more of his work as well. But I love the fact that they actually have it here. Alright, on to our next spot. I might actually come back and pick this up at some point. But I want to beat the rain today, so... yeah, they've got a bunch of his work here. That's so cool. And like I said, I believe this is the newest one here. If you can see there, he's actually doing the Santa crawl that they do here every Christmas in Portland. Nice. They got actually a couple different covers. I believe this is the original. And then this was the kind of reprint of that. So cool. Thanks to the good people at Powell's. Wow, that was so cool that they actually have the book. That's gonna do it for today. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in. You can hit that thumbs up if you did enjoy the vlog. You can ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. Until next time, Creeper out for now.